Training camp is officially over. Man. There's only one thing left to do. Let's talk about QB1, Jalen freaking Hurts, as we sit 15 days away from kickoff of the 2024 NFL season. Jalen freaking! What's up, everybody? And welcome to another edition of the Jalen Friends podcast with your boy, Cool Cat Connor. Here on this podcast, we talk 95% of Jalen Friends with just a hint of Philadelphia Eagles. Do I really need to say it? Do I?
Acknowledge me!
I, Cool Cat Connor, acknowledge Jalen Frick as my franchise quarterback.
Acknowledge me!
I'm giving them a few minutes. One more time.
Acknowledge me!
Play his intro real quick. I'm going to give y'all this one chance to acknowledge him. And then we're going to give his grade and talk training camp. Acknowledge him.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns.
Give me a little more of that.
Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really hurts.
Acknowledge me!
All right. Hopefully you acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as your franchise quarterback. Training camp is officially over. Jalen freaking Hurts had himself a phenomenal camp today. Right? Finally, we can finally say that he had a pick. Salute to Slay. Jalen freaking Hurts had a pick. So finally, a lot of y'all people that don't, all the Nick Wrong, all of y'all, shut up. He had a pick. Finally, Nick Wrong, 0 picks from Jalen freaking Hurts is too few. Blah, 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 blah. Now you can finally shut up. He had a pick. He had a pick. Okay? My boy had a pick. But he also made some good throws to A.J. Brown. He also made some good throws to Devin Smith. Devin Smith, my God. Let's see. Let's see what our friend ESP said about Jalen freaking Hurts. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find it. It's like looking. My boy. Here it is. So ESP, and you can believe him or not, but he said in the he said in the final training camp, perfection is hard, but Jalen freaking Hurts came pretty close on Wednesday. He threw his first interception of camp on the final day, a nice play by Slay, where the veteran bait Hurts into throwing over the middle and picked off the interception. And streak, yada yada. Hurts had a good day outside of the interception. Hurts threw not one, but 2 beautiful balls up the head to Devin Smith. Devin Smith, my God, down the left sideline from about 35 plus yards. And another one to gain well in the back corner in the end zone from about 10 yards. Both touchdowns required for Fold, and Hurts did just that. Pass protection was once again an issue, as Hurts was probably sacked 5+ times. He did his decent to, hold on, y'all. Stats: 22 of 30, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, reps 49. And the grade he gives them is a B. Is a B. The Cowboys have arrived. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Pay CeeDee Lamb. No, they haven't. The Cowboys have not arrived. Tell that old man to pay Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. And then we'll see if y'all arrived. Y'all didn't arrive. That old man can't pay CeeDee Lamb or Dak Prescott. My general manager and my owner can pay Jalen freaking Hurts, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, my God, Jordan Mailata, Leonard Dickerson, Jake the Snake Elliott, get Saquon Barkley, get Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Bryce Huff, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJong. Right. Exactly. While you're in here,
Acknowledge me!
Right. So all in all, I think Jalen freaking Hurts had a good day. So, before we get to his press conference, what grade will I give him for the entire training camp? For the entire training camp. OG, no team has won the division back to back since the 03-04 Philadelphia Eagles. Okay? Yes, you are the NFC East champs for now. But guess what? You was also the NFC East champs in 2021. And guess what? You was also the NFC East champs in 2018. And guess what? You was also the NFC East champs in 2016. And what happened the following year? Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. Dak won it in 2016. Eagles won in 2017 Super Bowl. Cowboys won in 2018. Eagles won in 2019. Y'all won it in 2021. We won it in 2022. Jalen freaking Super Bowl. Y'all won it last year. Well, guess who's going to win it this year? Again.
Acknowledge me!
No team has won the division back-to-back since 03-04 Philadelphia Eagles. So who you think is going to win it this year? I'll wait. Now, back to what I was saying. Yeah. Every time the Cowboys win the NFC East, the next year, this team wins it. The only time Washington wins it is if both of us is, yeah, good luck with that. So, yeah, laugh now. But remember this, 2016, Dak won it. 2017, the Eagles won it. 2018, Dak won it. 2019, the Eagles won it. 2021, Cowboys. 2022, Eagles. 2023, Cowboys. 2024, anyway. Of course. I'm trying to talk about Jalen freaking Hurts, and they're excited to go all in.
Opportunity.
Pardon me for a
these
second.
young people, whether it's the draft, coming in here without having, which we've done at times in the past when we obviously brought in a Cooks and we bring in a Gilmore. It makes it hard for some of these guys to come in and play and beat those guys out. Obviously, there's going to be some opportunity. And, we do have some guys who didn't play for us last year. An Overshown, John Stevens, who was on his way to making this team before he tore his ACL. You have a Diggs who you didn't get to play. You didn't see play but a couple of games last year, so we're going to have him back. There's a lot of different moving parts that we didn't have that were a part of this team in addition to the draft. And, of course, when we make these draft picks, they're going to.
So anyway, like I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, Jalen Hurts is already starting to go in his rare form, the pick machine. I knew that was going to happen. Really? I find it funny. I find it hilarious, OG. Timmy, that I couldn't find you APP when my boy didn't even throw a pick. Now he throws one, and here you are, you beautiful street rat you. Are you done congratulating Green Bay?
Run Paulo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off, it's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb! Trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb! You trying to defend the CeeDee Lamb!
Now, as I was saying, yeah, I couldn't find you, APB, when it came to my boy throwing picks the last couple of weeks. He does one, and now here you are. All right. It's like everybody throwing a parade because he threw a pick. When I couldn't find most of y'all when he didn't. But let's get back to what we were trying to talk about, which is the grade that I'm going to give my boy for the entire training camp. Okay? Because before, everybody was doing a bunch of celebrations today. And isn't it funny I couldn't find Nick Wright? Where'd Nick Wright go? Mr. 0 interceptions is too few. Where he at? Where he at? I already did. I already did. I'll play it later on. Let me do this real quick. Because I already did it. Because I really want to give my grade to... All right. One more time, and then I got to get this grade out, y'all. So one more time, Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a fight by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns.
Give me a little more of that.
Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
All right. The grade that I'm giving Jalen freaking Hurts for the entire training camp is an A. It's an A. Now, granted, it could have been an A+. Right. But at the end of the day, I chose A because it's fair. My boy, besides, now, today, he threw a pick. That's why it wasn't an A+. He threw a pick. Here.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a fight by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns.
Give me a little more of that.
Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
It's an A. Okay? The grade I'm giving my boy is an A. He had a lot of great moments in this past training camp. Okay, he did. The passes to A.J. Brown. The passes to Devontae Smith, my God. The passes to Goddard. My boy had a phenomenal camp. There ain't nothing you could say. There's nothing you can say. My boy. Stuff like that. And of course, stuff like this. I mean, throws like this, right? Throws like this is why I'm giving him an A. Okay, that's why I'm giving him an A. An A. Okay, that's why I'm giving him an A. Look at these throws right here, man. Smitty, Goddard, AJ. Look at these moves, throws, man. This is why you got to give that man an A. Oh, my God. You got to give him an A. And the beauty is my boy's getting better and better and better. Also, as we heard, he's fearless.
Hey, you think you fearless? Fearless? Absolutely. You got some shit you're gonna worry about, but you gotta check yourself. You're either gonna pray or you're gonna worry. You can't do both. God got it. God know I work too. Shouldn't be to fear when you already put the work in. I come ready.
Fearless.
Great. Yes, sir. Hey, you think you fearless? Fearless? Yeah. Absolutely. You got some shit you're gonna worry about, but you have to check yourself. Yeah. You're either gonna pray or you're gonna worry. You can't do both. God got it. God know I work too. Shouldn't be to fear when you already put the work in. I come ready.
My boy is fearless, okay? My boy, Jalen freaking Hurts, is fearless. I mean, and look at him in the huddle.
We talked about yesterday, man. Talent will only take you so far. It's about developing that talent. Teams win championships, and how we practice today, that's how we're going to continue to push each other day by day to get to where we're trying to be. But great first day. Continue to work on your list, watch the film, and come back better tomorrow.
Take care of your bodies.
Eagles on 3, 1, 2, 3.
And that's why my boy gets an A. That's why my boy is getting an A. He worked on the fundamentals. Outside of today, he had no interceptions. None. And I couldn't find anybody. APP, I couldn't find a soul. I couldn't find no G, Timmy. I couldn't find Cole. I couldn't find no Cowboy fan when my boy didn't throw it. I couldn't find Nick Wright. I couldn't find Nacho. I couldn't find nobody when my boy threw some pick, didn't throw a pick. I want y'all to think about that. I couldn't find none of them. Okay? None of them. APB. That's why my boy's getting an A. He works his butt off. He gets better. He don't worry about no bullshit. All he wants to do is win. That's it. He wants to win. That's all my boy wants to do is win. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why my boy, his grade for training camp is an A. You don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. In the words of the nature boy, Ric Flair, woo! Whether you like it or not, learn to love it because Jalen Hurts is the best thing going today. Acknowledge it.
Acknowledge me!
Okay? So that's his grade. It's an A. Okay? His grade is an A. His grade is an A. 14-3, I agree. So, let's go on. And for those that didn't listen to our boys' press conference, we will be listening to Jalen freaking Hurts right now. Okay? Let me set up my boy. Let me set up my boy. My boy. My boy. Ladies.
What's going on, y'all?
Ladies, gentlemen, and street rats, Jalen freaking Hurts. By the way, I know.
Acknowledge me!
This is my quarterback, y'all. Before I play this is my quarterback. And a lot of you haters out there will acknowledge him. I want some of y'all, all you haters, you doubters, you critics, shut up, be quiet, and listen to what this man has to say. Hear me? Shh. The baby goat is speaking. Listen up to the Bible goat, Jalen Freakins! Take it away, goat. Take it away.
Jalen, if it ends up that you don't play this preseason, are you okay with that for the second straight year?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with obviously whatever Mr. Lurie, Howie, and Nick have in store for us, and I really just trust in our preparation and all that. I think more importantly, not just speaking to your question, but I think just the mindset of where we are is we're trying to preach just really trusting the process and building upon a good foundation. These are things that I've always talked about, I've always believed in, and I think to be the type of team you want to be built up on a strong foundation. And as you weather a season, as you go through a season, be able to lean on the foundation, be able to lean on the things that you've done. So,
Did the process of this training camp feel any different than your others, and if so, how?
I think they've all felt different. I've had a different ear, a different voice in my ear every year. So,
along those lines, what steps have you taken to make sure you're on the same page with Kellen?
Just constant communication, constant dialogue. I think that's where it is, and I can really appreciate, all those things. There are definitely challenges when you have that, that constant change, and you don't really have that continuity there. But it's also a ton of opportunity, and really forging, a good relationship with Coach Doug and Coach Kellen, and really communicating at a high level, and him understanding, how I see the game and me voicing that to him, and then also hearing what he has to say as well, and seeing his vision. I think everybody has a vision. Everybody has a vision for what they want to be. Everybody has a vision for how something should operate, but to execute that vision, to fulfill it, you have to have a good foundation. You have to have a strong foundation and a strong process in that. So we just been very oriented around the process, not necessarily the results, and really just learning from everything every day, And I've definitely tried to have that mentality and, um, you know, be that.
So this is the end of training camp. Nothing stops for you preparation-wise, but when you talk about that vision, you get a feel for where you are in that process to get to that vision.
It's a process, it's a process. And, the season brings a ton of different things. I think it's just a day by day thing of really being committed to getting better every day. Really being committed to that, having good conversation, being willing to learn, being willing to talk and get on the same page. It's an ultimate team game, ultimate team sport, and all 11 have to be on the same accord to be efficient and ultimately have something that sustains.
Having a different year every year. One of the constants was your communication with Jason. We've always had Jason there. What's sort of different about your communication with Cam? What have you learned about like his style of communication? What works best for you guys?
Well, yeah, I think it's tough to compare different levels of autonomy. When you had Jason here, and obviously it's changed now, and we're navigating that process and what that looks like between Cam and I. But it's been really good. I think ultimately it comes down to how you're being trained to play the game, how you're being coached to play the game, and how you're being developed to play the game.
Compared to where you were in the spring, how would you describe your level of comfortability just operating?
I'm sorry?
How would you describe your level of comfortability operating out of the system?
I can't hear you. I can't.
Your level of comfortability operating out of the system,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been it's been work. This is what I told the team the other day, and it's about how you handle frustration. It's about how you handle these moments. It's like everything you do is about how you respond to it. And so we want to be a team that responds to adversity the right way. We want to be a team that embraces certain things because we know that it's going to propel us forward. We know that there's purpose behind that friction. We know that there's purpose behind that frustration. And so learn from it. You may have wanted to do something better. Maybe someone didn't communicate something good enough. Coach Doug tells us all the time, I didn't tell you what I should have told you right there. I take that. And then there's times where I do the same thing to him and whatnot, or to my guys, O-line receivers, whatnot. So it's just a thing of embracing the journey, and trusting the process and trusting your work.
On the offense and defense, there's been changes with the way to play and players. Yesterday, after a touchdown, you normally spend your time on the offensive sideline. We're talking about CJ on the other sideline. Is that an example of talking through things? What was that moment?
It's just always about trying to kind of pick everybody's brain and see where they're at, especially on the other side of the ball, because I know they're learning something new, and they've been doing a hell of a job at it. They come out there with great energy, great urgency, and they communicate very well. I hear them talking out there. I hear the sense. I see the sense of urgency. I feel the energy. But for me, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can, and so I want to see, what are they thinking? I'll ask someone from the top of the chart to the bottom of the totem pole in terms of what do you see? What are you thinking? And then I obviously give my opinion on what I see out of them, and it's all for the betterment of the team. It's all to make us better, and I know y'all know that by now with me in terms of everything being done so we can win.
Do you feel physically? What did you think of the way overall? What do you think of the way this training camp went?
I thought it was a good camp. I thought we came in with the right focus. I think when you add up and quantify, the number one goal is to quantify the work, and you just want to do that over a period of time. Just keep on stacking. And I definitely feel like we took a lot of steps, and we'll continue to take steps with the right focus.
You feel physically different this year versus last year? You had a longer season last year, or whatever the reason may be.
What do you mean?
You feel physically better than you did last year?
I think I'm in a better place. Yeah, I think I'm in a better place physically. Um, I obviously had some nicks there throughout the year that I told you guys not to ask me about. Um, but you deal with those things, and I think all of those things have made me better. They've made me reevaluate some things, and they've allowed me to reassess, and I've been able to saturate myself in the right things.
You've been with Kenny Gainwell for a while, made some plays. Do you see any difference when Kenny looks at a really sharp day today?
Kenny Gainwell, yeah. What do you say?
Had a really sharp day today. You've been with him for a while. Do you see anything different this year with Kenny?
Man, I think it's funny because we had that drive. I think that was a 2-minute drive where he literally caught every ball, and then he made the unbelievable catch in the corner. But he's been growing. He's been growing. It's been kind of surreal just thinking back and saying, man, Kenny's on his 4th year, and he came in and you kind of get to see someone grow into where they are. And he's a hell of a player. He's really a team epitome of a team first guy, embracing his role and attacking that with all of his might. And I'm excited to see what type of year he has. In the mindset session, you said you took up tennis this offseason. Was that for recreation or was there intention behind that? I was just trying something new. You really don't. Well, I have a lot of admiration for Coco and the twins, and there's a guy, I don't want to butcher his name, but I think he's a Jordan Brand guy, but he has a lot of swag to him. But just you don't really realize the nuances that go into playing tennis, and that was the first time I'd ever taken lessons, and so it's a ton of lateral movement, ton of coordination with how you hit the racket, and when that time comes, maybe I'll venture off into that and try and see what that looks like. But it's definitely a fun game. I got a lot of respect for the greats and all that do it. I'm sorry. Nah, I told him about time.
About time. That's my quarterback. About time.
Acknowledge me!
About time. That's my freaking.
Acknowledge me!
That's my freaking quarterback, man. That's my freaking quarterback. Jalen Freakins! Oh, that's my freaking quarterback. Yes. And that's my guy. So to wrap all this up in a nice fluffy little bow, Jalen freaking Hurts get an A. Jalen freaking Hurts gets an A. Training camp is over. And starting in 15 days, Jalen freaking Hurts will be in Brazil to get his hands on the Green Bay Packers. My boy's going to be 13-4. We'll talk about it more next week. My boy's going to be 13-4. He's better than Jordan Love. He's better than Kirk Cousins. He's better than Derek Carr. He's better than Baker Mayfield. He's better than Deshaun Watson. He's better than Daniel Jones, Jamar Chase. Hell, I'll say it. He's better than Dak Prescott. Acknowledge him.
Acknowledge me!
Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, Jalen, and Lamar Jackson are even. But I'll say Jalen freaking Hurts is slightly better than Joe. Well, I'll say Joe Burrow and Jalen are even, but slight as Jalen. Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, I'll say they're even. Matthew Stafford, Jalen Hurts, I'll choose Jalen. Russell Wilson / Justin Fields, I'll say Jalen. Jalen versus Bryce Young, I'll say Jalen. (13-4). But they don't want to know that. They don't want to hear you. It's a Philly thing. They don't want to hear you. They want to tell you some stupid ish. Like they want to hear some stupid ish from Nick Wrong and Emmanuel Al. Oh no. I'm telling you, wait till next week when they do their little predictions. I'm telling you, get ready. They're going to say, I don't know about Jalen Hurts. Get ready for them predictions. It's going to be a beautiful season. It's going to be a beautiful season. Next week's episode of the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast, we will wipe the slate clean. Eagle Man, it's almost time, man. It's almost time. Next Thursday, y'all. Let me get the thumbnail ready. I got to clean out a whole bunch of these photos because next week, let me get the thumbnail in here. We preview next week. This Thursday coming, we will celebrate. I can't wait. Yeah, Nick Wrong, Emmanuel Oh no. Of course they do. They don't like him. I told y'all that. They don't like him. No, keep that. Y'all know they don't like him. They're mad. Told y'all that. They're mad. They're mad. We went over this, y'all. He mad. We may see the Packers. Yeah, we may see the Packers in the playoffs too. And they will do one thing and one thing only.
Acknowledge me!
We ain't the Cowboys. We won't be saying congratulations, Green Bay.
Run Paolo here, because we've been throwing the ball a lot.
Oh, shit! Dad, no!
It's over! It's over! This game is over. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay. Congratulations, Green Bay.
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay. Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak. That was on you, Dak.
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott.
Trying to feed the
Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb. Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb. You trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb.
We won't be saying that. We'll be saying congratulations, Eagles. Exactly. We won't be saying congratulations, Green Bay. We'll be saying congratulations, Eagles. Congratulations, the Jalen 1-0. 35-17. Because that's his record. That's his record. My boy is 34-17 as a starter. He beats the Packers, it'll be 35. He beats Falcons, it'll be 36. He beats the Saints, it'll be 37. But some of y'all hate him though. Hey, Kevin. Well, let me say it like that. Hi, Kevin. I can't wait. I can't wait. Jalen freaking Hurts is going to shut up a lot of people. A lot of people will acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as a franchise quarterback. They don't want to do it right now. They celebrating the fact that he got a pick. They celebrating the fact that he got a pick, but let's ignore the other weeks that he didn't. Let's ignore the other weeks that he didn't. Maybe. We'll see. Jalen freaking Hurts. Play his intro one more time. One more time. I need it.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fires. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a play by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really, really hurts.
What up, Rock the Artist? No, we just we talked Jalen freaking Hurts in training camp. We just watched his press conference and we gave him a grade for training camp. The entire training camp, we gave our boy Jalen for an A for the entire training camp. For the entire training camp. Not just one day, not even 2 days. We gave him an A for the entire training camp. That's what we did. And we watched his press conference. We'll find out next week. Wait, rock the artist. Before you say anything else, acknowledge me! Same for everybody else. Welcome, everybody. Acknowledge me! I understand. Hey, where the party at? Where the party at? If the party's where you're at, I mean, you say, If the party's where you at, then let me know. Salute to everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and acknowledge me! So, anybody got any questions on Jalen freaking Hurts? Before we wrap up, what y'all thoughts on my boy? Did you acknowledge him? Did you? What y'all thoughts on him in training camp? Let me know. Put some respect on my boy's name. Put some respect on him. In 15 days, the whole world will acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as a franchise quarterback. They got no choice. They will acknowledge him. Nick Wright? There's a lot of people that's going to acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts this year. Nick wrong? Acknowledge me! Emmanuel Acho! Acknowledge me! Who else? Cowboy fans! Acknowledge me! NFC East! Acknowledge me! NFC! Acknowledge me! The entire National Football League! Acknowledge me! Everybody will acknowledge me! Because whose house? Jalen's house. And with that being said, fly, Eagles, fly. Go, Birds, and acknowledge me!